This is a Headgum podcast.
Are we live?
Are we live?
Is this thing on?
Are we live?
Am I coming in clear?
Hello?
Am I coming in clear?
So a Carl Tart, Lamar Woods, and an Anya walk into a bar, right? Is this thing on?
Bartender says, we don't serve onions here.
Yeah.
What was that? Remember that game? Remember that improv game?
No, which one?
3 bananas walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve bananas here. So, fine, we'll split. It's a joke telling. It was an improv game from when I first started doing improv.
I don't remember that. It's like a
Short form.
like a short form thing.
Short form game, yeah.
I don't know nothing of short form. I'm a long fella. Everything about me is long.
Stay on Longfellow Street. Everything about me is long.
Head's real big.
Money real big.
Okay, check this out. Last week we had Casey. This week we got
AK-47 back in the
OG.
house. Can you believe this? First of all, this is our first time showing up in his office in 6 to 8 weeks.
She hasn't been here. Katie Moose has been building an entire fort outside, and I don't know where Anya's been to help
Katie
her.
Moose
I already told you where I was.
Where were you?
working from home.
I had surgery.
You
On
did?
your what? On your attitude? Because you need an attitude.
What you say your name was again? Funny guy. That's a big ass. Oh, you got your water though. I see. What's wrong? What's wrong? You had surgery for real?
Yeah, I'm good though.
Oh,
What was it on? What was your surgery? Do you mind talking about it on the pod?
You don't have to.
I can. I don't know if you guys want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
It was on my uterus.
On your uterus?
bro.
Yeah.
Let's
You
talk
can decide
about
whether or not to keep this in.
it. Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, tell us.
That's all right.
Why would I be like, ugh, uterus?
I just didn't know if you wanted to get into it.
I do. Are you okay?
I'm great. Now I'm great.
We talk
I
about.
just got cleared to go back to the gym, which is why I'm going today.
Okay.
Oh.
Sick.
Did they
Everything's
put
good.
you under?
Oh yeah.
Man, that's so
You had to
scary.
be-
Have you ever been under?
Nah, I'm scared of that.
I know
I
that
hated
shit
it.
scares
Keep
me.
me up. Keep me awake.
Keep me
And
awake.
Don't
I
give me
know.
no.
I'm
and
just
Don't
gonna
give me
be
no.
looking at you like this. You fix it?
Fix my uterus.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo,
doc, fix my motherfucking uterus.
Uterus.
Homeboy.
Yeah.
Hey, homeboy.
Hey,
Man,
homeboy.
you fucked up my
I wish I
uterus.
like people are like, oh, you're gonna get such good drugs. You know, you're gonna be all loopy. I was like, I don't want any of that.
I don't like to take
Right.
that shit either.
No.
You know, I got a root canal without
did?
Novocaine
No,
It
you
was
didn't.
supposed to be pretty painful.
in Europe.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, it hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Fuck
By
that.
by choice.
I ripped the dentist chair, the arm off the chair.
Really? It's like Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
You're like, ah!
That hurt so bad I was crying. I ripped the arm off the chair.
Oh, shid. They really need to do that shit. People need to get numbed up. That's crazy. But yeah, my dad had to get surgery, a back surgery. He did not want to do it because he didn't want to go under. But he was like, he told me it was like, he woke up, it was just crazy. He was like, dang, you really just wake up. That's what they say, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's like no time is. You know, you're like, I just took a nap.
But did you say anything crazy? Who picked you up from the hospital?
My mom.
Did she film you? Did you say anything crazy?
No,
Like,
I was being.
I love Carl.
Yeah, I'll look back. I'll review the footage.
Yeah.
Y'all filmed it for your documentary,
Yeah.
the Headgum documentary.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
And because
I'm glad
you're
to be
okay-
back.
Because you're okay, I can talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
because
say-
I didn't know that we were talking a whole lot of shit about you last
I
week.
heard.
You heard? How you hear? Who told you?
Rochelle sends me the tapes every time you guys say
Really?
one negative thing about me.
Yeah, good.
She does, man.
Yeah.
That show's a snitch. Man, what the hell? I thought it was a safe space, Rochelle. Where you at? All right.
No, I stand on mine. I stand on mine. I say it to your face.
You'll say it to my
Anya.
face. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were getting surgery, though. I thought you were just letting Katie Moose do all the work out here.
I know. That's why it was funny to hear that you said 13 days, which was like the exact number of days I was out.
Really? I guess
That's
that.
funny.
I be
Yeah.
keeping track.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
That's
"Where's
crazy.
Anya?"
Yeah.
Listen, we're always so excited to see you.
It's nice to be missed.
Yeah,
We
miss you.
we always look for you.
And you don't never be here.
Yeah. But you back. And now you're going to be with us for 2 weeks, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Royalty,
least.
get ready. It's
Get
going to
ready,
be a
Royalty.
wild time. We get crazy when Anya's recording.
It's gonna be a
us.
wild
I gotta
time.
catch up on like
Rochelle
3
keeps us pretty
seasons.
tame.
I gotta catch up on 3 seasons.
That's the last time you did this, huh? Season 2.
Jesus
This is
Christ.
season 5, episode 1.
All right.
That was 3 years ago.
Heck yeah.
How long have we been doing
I
it?
don't
2
know.
years?
It's like weird because it's like it feels like each season should be a year, but it hasn't been 5 years. How are we watching it so much?
How we watch? I tell you. Okay, so we definitely started this November 2021. That's when we started this, I think, because it was still kind of Pandeezy time.
Yeah.
We wasn't back in the studio yet. We did like the first.
I remember doing it in Atlanta when we were at the hotel.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. And that was little after pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
It was little opening ups.
So I was just in Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah. I heard you got some spotters because you sent me a couple pics.
Yeah.
And I was going nuts.
I was trying to figure out who to send the pics to.
I'm a political junkie.
So I had to send shit to people who I know like politics.
Yeah. So wait, what show was this? What were you doing?
This was the last improv show at the Kennedy Center. I performed at the Kennedy Center.
That's like a famous theater, right?
It's a hugely famous theater. It's huge.
Historic.
The Lion King was there.
Really?
The Play That Goes Wrong was there. Have you ever seen anything? Have you seen that?
I don't know none of that.
There's actually advertisements outside for Peter Pan Goes Wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty funny actually.
Oh, so they did another one? Lion King Goes Wrong?
No. Lion King was straight up.
Lion King did everything right. Yeah.
The Play That Goes Wrong was the one that goes.
Oh, okay.
And it's like when done well, it makes you laugh quite a bit. Like it's like everything is like a mistake.
Oh, really? That's cool.
It's pretty.
That sounds right up my alley.
If the actors are on their shit,
Yeah.
and these actors they were very good.
Yeah.
Shout out to that company. I gotta read the playbook, the playbill. But shout out to them. It was like it's got to be hard to do that. Like you probably got to rehearse that stuff so much because it's like this door's got to slam and that picture falls and then you got to catch that picture but also catch this thing.
Oh,
and
it's like that. It's like
yeah.
That's dope. I've been wanting to see a play, but I was like, I don't know which one I'm gonna like.
Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play?
Is that a reference to Abraham Lincoln getting killed?
Huh?
What is that a reference to?
It's when somebody's like saying something that you don't care about. People go, other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play?
That's what I was wondering.
DC has really changed you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was
different.
in my DC bag. I went to the White House.
Man, you're like, you met Obama.
Obama was in there. Obama
tell
was
me
still
about your
there. Trump
spotters.
was there.
We're gonna hold up. We're gonna do a guest spotter next week, but I want to hear about Carl's spotters.
All right, so our rule is if they're supposed to be there, then it's hard. But I'm gonna tell y'all these because they were really cool. So I got there, and our first show, the monologist was Bill Nye the Science Guy.
That's crazy. So that's already starting at 10. Here we go.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was so dope.
So he was the monologist. So what's y'all structure? Is it kind of just like ASCAT?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so he did a monologist. Y'all did improv off.
We did improv. And he was jumping up in the show. Like he was really getting it in. Yeah.
That's tight.
And then we had press secretary Corinne Jean-Pierre.
Corinne Jean-Pierre. Now that's my girl. I've been following her since MSNBC, since she was working the panels on that. And then she got promoted all the way up to White House press secretary now. I think she might be the first black female press secretary.
First black female LGBT.
And queer, yeah. Damn.
She's doing it.
That's a fucking
She's
legend.
very nice.
So was she funny?
Very
She was
nice.
laughing at y'all jokes?
She did. She enjoyed it.
So if we
She
we
get
get in
so hard
trouble,
when she gave me a
like
hug. It was
if
very
we
cool.
got locked up, we could be like, we know the press.
I know the press secretary.
Like we could be like, yo,
call Anya.
Call Jean-Pierre.
Call Corinne Jean-Pierre. And then we had Diedrich Bader. He was one of our monologists. You know him.
Diedrich Bader.
From Drew Carey's show. And from other things.
Oh.
You know him if you see him.
Okay.
From American Housewife.
Okay.
Anya's favorite show. And then we had John Donovan, who's another like press guy.
Yeah. I know him. Yeah. Okay.
And so, am I forgetting somebody?
And then I saw y'all went to the White House. So
We went to the White
did y'all
House.
see anybody in the White House aside from the people that was touring y'all around?
Nobody that I knew.
Oh.
But the woman that works closely with Joe Biden, I can't remember her name, but shout out to her. We went to there's two different tours, right? There's the East Wing tour and the West Wing tour.
Oh yeah, the West Wing. That's where the West Wing is
That's
at.
the West Wing. And also, here's one thing you need to know about the West Wing. Way smaller than you would think it is.
Really?
All them what's the name shots?
Yeah.
Of the West people walking through and
the Aaron Sorkin.
Sorkin shit. You can't do that in there.
Yeah, so they was probably like zooming out, like.
No, they built a set. They built a fake White House. It's like people don't know how this works.
They'll go zoop.
Yeah, you can't do all that walking around and stuff. You can't be. It's too small in there.
So you went that one or the other one?
We went to both, but the tour that we went, the initial tour was the West Wing tour.
Okay.
So we got to see offices. I met the
Were they in
SOTUS.
the picture?
Huh?
Were they in the picture y'all posted? The person you're trying to think of?
No. No, she didn't take a picture. But when you walk past the Oval Office, you can see inside of it, but it was roped off. And she walked out and knew another person from the Kennedy Center. And she was like, y'all want to go in?
Really?
And we were like, yes.
Yeah.
So
of course I want to go in.
Carl Tart.
You got the nuclear codes?
Have been in. Here's what's crazy. We go in the Oval Office. It looks like a movie set. Like it's super clean. And you're just like, can we like step on the carpet?
Yeah,
She's like, yeah, it's fine. Like walk around, sit on the couch right there.
Room.
Like
they must clean that shit all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
And so it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So they have like pictures up, like Joe Biden. They have 4 hours to turn over from president to president.
Yeah.
So usually that main picture in there is George Washington. But because Joe Biden was inheriting a debt crisis and COVID, he wanted to put FDR up on his. So he got FDR. He had a statue of Lincoln and a statue of Martin Luther King.
He got Martin Luther King in there?
Yeah.
That's what's
John
up.
F. Kennedy.
I always knew he was cool.
Martin Luther King?
Nah.
And it was just crazy being
Did Trump
there.
got a picture up in there?
Trump does not have a picture yet.
But there is a hall of like all the presidents,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, but so that's in the East Wing. That's in the other one.
Oh, okay.
And that's the one that's the general tour. So that everybody was walking through that one.
Right.
And it was like, after I did the West Wing tour, I was like, I don't want to be out here with these fucking
with the Gen Pop.
the Reg Deg, Gen Pop. What the fuck is this?
So who's this woman that put y'all in? I wonder if I know her.
I forget her name. She works for the Kennedy Center though.
Oh,
the woman that put us into the
in the White House. I mean, in the Oval Office.
I got her name. I don't remember her name.
Was she white?
Yeah, and she works really closely with
Biden.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like her chief of staff. Let's see.
But yes, it was cool to see her, and we walked into. So I have been in the Oval Office. That's something I can honestly say. I've been in the Oval. I've been in the.
Did you see Kamala Harris hanging out?
I thought we walked by her office.
Yeah. What if she was in there? What if she was just sitting there, like with her head on a desk, like when you're in high school and you're not paying attention?
She was asleep.
You just have your head on a desk like this.
Yeah. She. Yeah, it was dope. It was a great time. It was great vibes. Great vibes at the White House. And it was funny because something happened. We went in and we saw like the Rose Garden. And Trump had added 2 walkways, which kind of cut in between the Rose Garden, and people were really mad about it. But the guy that was giving us the tour, his name was John McCartney, and he was giving us the tour, and he was like, so Trump had these put in. This used to be like the Rose Garden used to be like completely full,
right?
And Trump had these 2 like walkways put in. And everybody got mad at him because it was like, it's tradition.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Everybody already hated
remember
Trump
that,
and shit like
yeah.
that. But then he was like, but actually, it doesn't look that bad, and it made it ADA compliant. So it's
Oh,
not
really?
like it's
See,
like,
that's why y'all got to stop hating on my man. Is this her? Is this the girl? The
Let me
blonde
see.
hair?
No, it's a young lady.
Oh,
Shout out to that woman, though. But it was a
that's
young
my
lady.
girl. Okay. I don't know who that is then.
But yeah.
That is fucking lit. Man,
dope, man.
Next time we get invited, I want to go, like for a white women show.
Well, I talked to the lady at Kennedy Center.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if we can.
Because I missed the last one y'all did. The last one we did in D.C.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I always wanted to go to the White House and do all that stuff. And
I went to the Library of Congress, too.
Oh, yeah?
Got a super unique tour. I didn't check any books out, but they showed us, like, we got to pick topics on what we wanted to see. So I saw like an original copy of Duck Soup, like the movie.
Oh, really?
From like the 1920s, the silent movie.
That's tight because it's all like
script for a
copyrighted
silent
and shit.
movie. But yeah, it's like we saw some really cool shit in there.
Yeah.
We saw these violins
How
that
did
are
y'all
worth
get
like
invited?
$25 million
How y'all
each.
get access? Because y'all was comedians?
Doing the show, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they like that shit.
They be
like,
watching
We
y'all?
got like a specialized tour of the Library of Congress.
That's
we wasn't
cool.
walking around with Gen Pop.
Yeah.
I'll show you the videos after. But I got a couple spotted.
Okay. All right.
Like not like just like straight up spotted.
Yeah.
Airport spotted.
Okay.
The airport it goes down in the airport.
I don't know. It's
You
like
see
everybody's
traveling.
Nobody
Everybody's traveling.
can avoid the airport.
No.
It don't matter if you're king, queen, whatever.
You got to go to the airport, and you got to live your like unless you got a private jet.
Yeah.
You got to be like everybody at the airport.
But isn't there like a secret airport in LAX, like a secret terminal?
Is there?
There is one down the street, like on 108th and Imperial, somewhere down there.
Oh.
There's like where you fly private jets from.
But if you fly in commercial, you got.
If you fly commercial, you got to do
go
like
through
everybody.
the regular channels.
Yeah.
I feel like I read about like a secret terminal that they can all like hang out in, and then they get over to there.
I mean, maybe like a
But
Delta
It's
Club.
probably likely. I mean, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Especially at that airport. It's crazy. That airport's kind of crazy.
It's got a lot of secret tunnels. The Denver airport's got all the crazy secret tunnels.
Oh,
They got like a whole secret
Denver
network.
airport is beautiful.
It's supposed to be haunted or it's supposed to be like a devil worshiping shit. So
well, you know the story about the horse that's there.
yeah, it
No.
felt that. So there's a big ass blue horse.
Uh-huh.
I think it's called Blue Horse. And it's called Big Blue or something, but it's
Something
got
like
like
that,
red eyes.
Uh-huh.
And the guy who it's like 25 feet tall or something, or
Yeah.
maybe even taller. And the sculptor who was making it fell on him and killed him.
Really?
Yeah.
So they think his soul is in there?
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's tight. I mean, I don't know. That's
But
cool.
the Denver airport got a lot of lore around
Is it related to the Broncos at all? The horse? Is it a Bronco?
No, it might be.
kind of
But
horse
I
is
know
it?
it's big as hell and it's scary
Damn.
and it's blue. Yeah, Google the Denver airport horse.
All right.
But yeah, it's got the Denver airport itself has got a lot of lore surrounding it, being like, oh, this shit got some weird devil worshiping shit.
That's great. That would scare me to fly out of there then.
Nah,
If
don't
they
be
got
scared.
some devilly shit.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Get out the crowd if
I'll tell you
you're
what I'm
scared.
scared of is this goddamn heat. Shit is
Oh,
hot.
it's hot as hell outside.
It's hot outside. It's
hot
hot
outside.
everywhere. They call it a heat dome.
They scared to come outside.
Who did you see at the airport though?
Okay, on my flight. Well, first, before I got to my flight, I saw Miami Heat basketball player Haywood Highsmith.
What?
So shout out to him. Shout out to Haywood Highsmith. He was in the security line with me.
Oh,
Cute
this shit looks
kid.
scary. Yeah, that's a scary ass
See the
horse.
horse?
Yeah. And his eyes is red like that?
Yeah.
That one day that shit's like when the aliens come, it's gonna come alive. man.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like the devil horse. Don't they got what they got? Hounds. They got hounds in hell? Hell hounds? They got horses in hell too, right? Anya, you been? What they got? I'm just playing.
Anya, you've been to hell, right? You've been to hell and back. I don't know this player. Who is this?
He
guy?
plays for the Miami Heat.
Okay.
Young guy. Had some good playoff minutes.
Okay.
Really cool story. Came out of Division II school.
So he was in his most recent finals then.
Yes, he was in this most
Yeah.
recent final. And he got some runs.
That's a big spot at then.
So that's Haywood Highsmith. But then on my flight with a big ass dog.
Really? Like a service dog.
Yeah, but I don't know where the dog went because it wasn't in a crate. Like he walked in, he got on the flight with the dog, and then the dog just disappeared. I thought the dog was sitting next to him. I was like, that's crazy. He
Really?
bought a seat in first
Let me see
class.
if I can guess. Give
with his dog.
me some hints. I think I can guess this. Give me like 2 hints.
Okay. King
Okay.
ABC.
King ABC. Is it an athlete or?
It's not an athlete. It's an entertainer.
Okay, so that's got to be like Pat Sajak.
No. I get what you're saying.
He's dead. Did he die?
He's not Ted.
Oh.
Alex Trebek died.
But you see where my mind went. Like the king of letters.
I was trying to because if I give you another hint, it might be too on
King
the
of
nose.
ABC.
No,
So
not
maybe-
King of ABC. King
Uh-huh.
ABC. Two separate things.
Okay, like maybe. Do you know? You got an
It's,
idea?
what's his name? The comedian
Who?
from King of Queens.
No.
Oh, close. Good.
Close
good
though.
guess, though.
All right. So if you while you're guessing, if you get a word, I will confirm.
Okay.
So no, but it is a comedian.
Okay.
King, comedian.
So one of the kings of
ABC.
comedy, like Cedric the Entertainer. Stephen. What's the other one? Stephen A. Smith. No. No. What's the
Lamar.
homie's name? What's the homie name at this Family Feud?
Steve
Steve Harvey.
Yeah. Is it him?
No.
Okay.
There's only one left because Bernie Mac is dead.
Who's the third king of comedy? Hold on. It's Bernie Mac. Oh, D. Hughley.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight. Oh, shit. I spilled my juice. That's a good spot. You hear a big ass dog?
Yeah, big ass dog. He's a shorter guy than I thought he was too. But,
Interesting.
big ass dog.
Dog on the plane?
I thought the dog went on the plane. I guess they must have put it in a crate like at the end of the runway, maybe, or at the end of the jetway or whatever.
Uh-huh. That's crazy.
Yeah, he had a big ass dog.
What kind of dog was it? Do you remember? The
big
breed?
ass one?
Brutus. It was a Brutus.
It was a big
Whenever I
ass-
see a big dog, I want to call it Brutus.
It's one of them big ass dogs.
Was he in first class with you?
He was, yeah.
Did you talk to him?
I did not talk to him, but I got spotted a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he knows who you are.
He don't know.
He probably
man.
watches
He
Grand
doesn't
Crew.
give a shit about
D.L. Hughley watches TV. That's
I
one
bet
thing
you he
know.
don't. I bet you he got no TV in
I'm
it.
gonna text him right now.
Text him. Text his ass. See if he know who I am. He's like, yeah, I saw Carl sitting up there. Thought he was tight in first class.
Yeah, I thought his ass was tight.
I learned this.
saw
Let
him
me tell you.
looking at
Let me
my
tell the
dog.
listeners something.
Mhm.
Because Lamar taught me this. This man taught me this. That's why he's big bro. You know,
What
you
up?
got to
What up? Holla at me. I see y'all out there.
always travel in comfort. Save
Yeah.
your money. Spend the money on traveling in comfort.
Yes.
Don't travel uncomfortable. It makes the trip terrible. So,
It's at
I
least
was-
20% of your trip. You know, going there and back.
Yeah.
So it's part of the trip. It's not. You don't want to like. I just gotta let me just do whatever I can do to get there.
Yeah.
And like, no, you
don't
gotta,
be like
don't do that.
trying to penny pinch on Spirit Airlines and shit like that. If you got to take Spirit, take Spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit ain't got no incidents. I mean, besides, it ain't got no accidents. It's got incidents. It ain't got
I
no
say
accidents.
incidents, not an accident.
Yeah. But so it's a safe. It's apparently a safe airline, but
Yeah.
uncomfortable. Does Spirit have first class? I mean, when you
Nah,
look
I
that
think
up,
it's just one tube.
it's just one tube,
It's like a big ass tube.
and the seats are uncomfortable and shit. It's just a tube. If you gotta fly somewhere quick, like if you live in
Yeah.
LA, you gotta fly to Vegas, you can take Spirit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
But-
because it kind of goes with the same theory. It's like you're only spending a 30 minutes or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So that's fine. But if you're gonna go across the country,
If you gotta go to Miami to get a BBL,
Mm-hmm.
and you live in LA or somewhere on the West
Yeah.
Coast, and you gotta go to Miami to get a BBL, and you take Spirit,
Mm.
you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be a damn ashamed of yourself because you just spent all that money
Mm-hmm.
on a BBL, and now you got to sit with your face in the seat because you can't sit on the BBL.
right, you gotta protect the baby.
You got to protect. You got a new BBL. It's still cooking.
I wonder if
Like
they
it ain't
go
done
under.
yet.
I wonder if they make them go under for those surgeries.
You probably got to go under for a BBL.
Yeah.
Anya, will you Google if you got to go under for a BBL?
Yes.
They just be
Spirit does
looking
not
like,
have first class.
How's it looking, Doc? How's it going back there, Doc?
Spirit does not have first class.
No.
Okay.
They have like a big front seat. Like you can pay more, I guess, for a bigger seat. But
Now, Anya, when you got your BBL, did they put you under?
no, I wanted to look.
Okay.
You wanted
Yeah.
to look and see? You
Well, I wanted to
look-
make sure they were doing as big as I wanted
You
it.
wanted to look back at
Yeah,
it?
Yeah.
because if you need to switch it up midway through,
Look
you know,
back
yeah, look.
at me, girl.
That
I
must
got
be
an ass
kinda
so
trippy,
big
you
like
wake
the
up
sun.
and
Huh?
you come to and you're like, and you look in the mirror. The first thing you do is like, let me see what his ass look
You
like.
see what his ass talking about. And then you got to go get on Spirit Airlines. You see them videos and
I
people?
seen that. Yeah,
That shit is crazy, man. Spend that money on safe travels.
it's a priority issue.
Most providers only use local anesthesia for.
Local anesthesia, so not out of
What's that
state
mean?
anesthesia.
Yeah, that's like when it's down
It's
the
like,
street.
it's got to
I
be
think it's
yeah.
both. I think it's both.
Local anesthesia meaning they just numb it.
Like that's kind of like when they put Novocaine.
Novocaine.
Yeah, like when they do it in a dentist. they do that.
Novocaine.
So they probably just numb the
baby,
booty hole, or they just numb your
baby.
butt.
So I guess there's both. You can do it either way. I think you can kind of like
Okay.
opt in.
Wow.
Baby, I want you.
I
BBL.
never thought we'd be in a society where people get bigger butts. That's
Want a
wild.
bigger butt?
Want a bigger butt?
Want a bigger butt?
Okay.
Uh,
Should we talk about Gossip Girl?
No. Let's keep
not
talking
at
about
all.
my trip. But no, I gotta say, Lamar
I haven't
always
seen
said
Carl in 3 weeks, so we're gonna have to just catch up.
it's crazy. Lamar always said travel with comfort. So they flew me out,
Uh huh.
but the seat they had me in
Mm-hmm.
was in the back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so like in the not even first class, but in the back.
In the back.
Okay.
Coach,
Yeah.
like Craig T. Nelson,
Can't do it. No, coach like Carter.
Coach Carter.
I've never done even business class. Ever.
Uh,
You
Never?
ever done first class or any of those?
None.
You flying soon, ain't you?
Once you do it, there's no going back.
That's why I
That's
don't want to
the
do
truth.
it.
I'm telling you, I can't go back there anymore.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
The only time I can go
I don't
back is
wanna
when I'm on
know.
Southwest, but it's got to be a quick trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to be flying somewhere like, and then even on Southwest, I pay for early bird, and if it's cheap enough, like if it's like, oh, just add $30,
Yeah.
you get in A1 through 15, and that way I can run straight to the exit row and get the long seat, you know, the long leg seat.
Oh, right, because they don't assign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't assign. But when I'm flying on a regular airline, I got to do it, unless it's just unreasonably priced. They bought my
Yeah.
ticket.
So yeah, it's basically like buying a ticket.
It's basically buying a ticket. I basically paid for my own flight.
Yeah.
Because the flights wasn't. I guess a lot of people wasn't going to DC, and so they hit me up like the day before the flight. I was like, if you want to upgrade, it's $250 each way. And I'm like, hell yeah. Immediately.
You typed
That's all
it in.
it was?
I typed it in.
I was like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Man, move. Let me do this upgrade.
Yeah.
It was only $250 each way.
$250 each way.
I feel like
That's
when I
light
look
work.
at
That's $500.
Yeah. Which airline is this?
American. As apple pie.
Yeah,
I don't like.
you
I
came
don't like
back
it.
a patriot.
I was a patriot before.
Yeah,
See, Anya, you don't see. This is the problem. This is the problem with you not being here.
Yeah, you don't know how much we love this country. Don't you ever question our patriotism on this podcast.
Shout out to Tammy Sager. Tammy Sager did the shows with me. She is gossip royalty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Tammy
she loves
Sager?
the show. Tammy Sager loves the show. So
Damn,
we talked a lot about patriotism. And so
I'll tell you, we're taking it back. You're not finna tell me I can't love this country. How about that? I love this country. I ain't going nowhere.
First of all, Anya, you parked in my parking spot outside, with your Massachusetts
I'm
plate.
glad you're doing okay though.
I'm glad you're doing
I
okay.
didn't know you were.
I'm glad you're not sick. I would have picked you up from the hospital.
Thank you. I know.
I
I know that.
And did you miss us? Do you miss us?
Of course.
Really?
No one else is as funny as you guys.
Really? Ooh, we gonna.
On the record.
Rochelle, can you please chop that up and
Chop
splice
it
it
up.
throughout the whole episode?
And play that. That's our new theme song. No one else is funny as you guys.
Like instead of the Headgum thing, it's gonna be like, no one else is funny as you guys. Okay, should we take a break? Because I gotta pee like a racehorse.
Yeah, let's take a break and we'll come back and we'll talk about Fashion Nova.
No one else is as funny as you guys.
Let's start this right now. Okay, we're
No.
back. We're back. It's hot outside. That's why Lamar and I have our shades on inside. We got our stunner
Gotta
shades
protect
on.
from the UV rays.
The
from the
UV
UV
rays.
haters.
The
out
UV
there.
rays, the AK rays, the AK-47 rays, the bullets that she's shooting out. Anya just said, can we hire her
You can't put this in the
in the writer's room?
Yeah. Know when we broke right now.
No. Well, let me ask you this, Anya. Let's do an interview.
Okay.
When are we going to talk about the episode?
We don't.
Eventually, we don't talk about the episode. We don't talk about that shit. No, nobody. First of all, this episode was whack.
This episode was pure ketchup.
Yeah.
Like literally, it was like a bottle of ketchup.
It was. I didn't, it was hard for me to take notes.
Well,
I was
you know,
like, nothing's happening.
It was literally like I think because the first episode. I mean, the finale was so like set up
good.
all these things.
Yeah.
So I think the first episode, this one was kind of just like this is where they are now.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like setup.
We gonna talk about this episode generally, basically.
Yeah.
And there's only one kind of story.
First, we need to interview Anya because she wants to work on our.
She wants to work on our show. Anya.
Take my class. I'm doing a class about it. How to
Oh
be
yeah,
in a
you
writer.
should take the class.
Okay.
Everybody should take the class. Listen, if you're listening to this and you live in the LA area, take Lamar's class. He's teaching the intro to TV writing class at the UCB Theater. Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. What time it start?
Wednesdays at 9:30. Yeah.
9:30 p.m.
No, a.m.
Damn.
No,
Is it on
I don't
Zoom?
know. When is it? Actually, I'm not sure.
No one else is as funny as you guys.
I gotta look it up. Just go to the UCB website. I can't remember. It's in the morning though on Wednesday. It's
Okay.
either 11 or 2.
Is it on Zoom?
No, it's in.
It's in person?
Yeah, I do want to give back to the community. People like Anya who think they can just walk into a writer's room with no experience.
Anya, what do you think? Anya.
No.
Okay. What?
Yeah. No, I'm
Writer's room.
listening. No one else is as funny as you guys.
You
I just
wanna
want to work with you guys more. I just want to hang out more.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, we'll hire you. We'll hire you as an assistant.
All right, great.
Anya,
You can ask
get
me. You can ask me the
coffee
question.
now.
No one else is as funny as you guys.
Anya, this is not a game.
All right, we're gonna put you in a scenario. So,
Okay.
all right, let's say we're pitching. It's the first day, and we need you to come up with an episode for our show. The show it's about Carl Tart, and he's a sportscast announcer. Give me an episode idea.
You want like a story?
Too late.
You want like a
fired.
story circle?
Fired.
You want the whole story circle now?
No, just like an idea. It could be half idea. Just any episode idea.
Carl's a sports announcer.
Yeah.
All right. It's got to be some kind of conflict. Carl's a sports announcer. Someone new gets hired, wants to replace him, and he has to like prove to the boss that he should still be the number one anchor on
Oh, that's pretty
the
good.
show.
All right.
All right.
You're hired. You're hired.
All right.
All right.
Get
That's
me
good.
coffee now.
Yeah. Now get us coffee. That's pretty good. All right. We'll talk later after the pod. All right. Right now, we can't do anything. The strike is...
The strike. We can't even do that.
We have
I know
to
what you just
bleep
did
all
was
of that.
completely
We got to
savage
bleep it. Just
now.
have one long bleep. Really annoying.
Yeah.
People fast forward, they hit the 15-second button, it's still going.
That'd be funny. It does the whole way, and then finally, but then it's like still another hour of us actually doing the podcast.
All right. It's called Yes, Then Zero, the episode.
Oh, yeah. This shit was weak. We all know it's weak. Royalty, y'all know it was weak. Real quick, before we get into it, just want to shout out everybody who's sent us, because last time we talked about dating, right?
Okay.
And we got some emails.
We did?
A couple DMs from some people about what they like, especially the females, what they like on a date. It sounds like the consensus is we're not far off. They like the drinks too. Drinks during the week, because they like the shenanigans on the weekend.
Yeah.
So really, we on the same page here. I think we both wanted shenanigans on the weekend, and then first date during the week drinks.
Yeah.
The thing. Also, a couple ladies offered to take us out. So if you, I'm just saying, the competition is stiff out here.
Do you mind if I wear these sunglasses?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna start doing drinks then, and then dinner, a place with food. One person said a place with food in case the night's going well. But if it's not going well, drinks is good because you can get out of there.
And how they feel about coffee?
Nobody
said
about
coffee?
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Because
no
coffee is stupid. Yeah. I don't drink coffee. Anya, get me coffee right now.
Another one that was interesting is walks. People a lot of women like to take walks.
Okay. Now, see, I'm scared I might start breathing heavy on the walk.
You're like, you having a good time. So anyway, tell me, you come here often?
Damn, so you from here? Where'd you go to high school?
Especially out right now. It's hot as fuck.
Hot as hell. I don't go no damn
We can
walk.
do a night walk.
Remember that over the pandemic?
Uh-huh.
When you got with your man, Anya? When did y'all get together?
Like 2 years ago.
Over the pandemic?
2021 was that?
Oh, okay. So it was after.
Yeah, but that was like the thing. It was
going
like,
on.
You want to go on a walk?
We gotta go on a hike.
I met
the obligatory hike.
2 different Tinder dates at a Walgreens to get COVID tested.
And then y'all went on a walk, or y'all went?
Then we hung out inside.
Oh, so you got tested and then hung out.
Yeah.
That's smart.
It was crazy.
That feels intense. I mean, but it's like a stranger, right?
It was because it was in Portland, Maine, in the winter. So there was no going. You couldn't do anything outside.
Right.
So we were like, let's do this and then we'll hang out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
but it was
cool.
still it was very apocalyptic to meet.
It
swab
was.
our noses.
It was an apocalypse.
Yeah.
Listen, be honest.
This is not a real reality right now. We did not make it out of that.
Everybody was going on these hikes, and then if you like the date, it'd be like, I'm just coming to your house next time, right?
Yeah. I know, it's like a 0 to 60.
It was like
walk to come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're like the world.
You can't come over right after the hike because you both stinking, and it's too early to shower.
Yeah.
Not even on some together shit. Just like, hey, you mind if I use your shower? Yeah, I mind.
Yeah.
Shower's not clean. Like you know what I mean? Like, I'm on a pandemic. My house isn't clean. You got to give me 2 days so I can clean up before you come over.
It's so funny that now it seems like I remember we would do the walks during the pandemic. Like, this is nice. I think I'm going to start doing this. And as soon as the show was over, never did it again.
Yeah.
And it's we'll just meet me for a drink or something. Okay, let's get into it.
All right.
But yeah, let us know. Keep us telling it. Tell us more stuff.
Tell us more stuff. Keep telling us stuff.
We need it. It's very helpful.
Yes, then zero, which is a reference to less than zero, I'm assuming, right?
I don't know that movie. Is that a movie?
It's a book.
It's a book called Less Than Zero.
Bret Easton Ellis.
Bret Easton Ellis.
And then they made it into a movie.
Oh, cool.
Bret Easton Ellis on 90210? Who am I thinking
I wonder
about?
if that's the movie that
that's
they
Brian
were
Austin
making.
Green. Huh?
I wonder. Do you know what movie they were making? That David O. Russell was making in the intro.
La La Land.
It did have a La La Land energy.
Yeah,
it was like
they was flapping.
Yeah. At first, did you think it was a dream at first?
Yeah, I thought it was one of Blair's
dreams, but it was real.
Because the homeboy looked like King Louis.
Yeah.
But then he talked and he didn't have the accent, and I was like, that's not Blair.
Yeah.
And I thought she was going, I thought it was like, and then I thought it was a dream. But it's the David O. Russell movies.
David O. Russell film set.
Serena is
I like
PA.
the way he was talking to those actors.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, loosen up a bit.
Yeah.
And don't be telling me to loosen up.
Yeah,
I'm going to loosen up when I loosen up. All right?
Serena was a PA. And I highly doubt Serena would be good at it as a PA.
I kept thinking about that, as someone who works on set, if there was just Serena was just walking around.
Yeah, like
who is this person?
First of all, why are you pulling up in the cart while we're rolling. Like they just called cut and you was already driving over here. That's bad.
Yeah, she was all over the place. But she's having a good time. She went from, what did she say? I went from it girl to working girl.
Yeah. And then homeboy that she met at the beach that day, he's like hating her.
Hates her.
He's like, man, get out of here.
Like, I've been working my whole
You're
life
Serena
for this.
Vanderbilt
He's making
like,
me look bad.
Yeah, I was happy about there's some stuff in this that was actually like decent.
Yeah, I like when he called her out. That was cool.
Like, shut up. He was like, shut up, man. Like, shut your stupid ass up, Serena. I gotta pay my rent. I gotta pay it. I need insurance.
Yeah,
You up here, you just gonna take my
I got
job.
clothes in the laundromat. I still ain't picked them up.
Yeah, because everybody just want to give you everything. Serena, get your
Yeah.
ass out of here. Dan playing a little softball, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And then
He
Rufus.
was on the artist team?
Yeah.
Is that what y'all be playing on?
Yeah. we play fast pitch baseball.
Yeah.
And then Rufus show up. He got his aviators on, and he gives.
I was kind of bummed. I was like, where's Eric, man? I thought they spent the summer together.
Yeah. But then Dan, Rufus got an envelope for him, and it's to save the date for Blair's wedding.
Yeah.
And Rufus like, you seem a little upset.
Yeah. He's still trying to get
Has he told him yet?
I don't think so. I think he thought it. I think he squashed it. There was like an episode where he was like, "Do you like her or not?" And Dan was like, "Nah, we're just friends." So I think he doesn't think that.
Oh, okay.
He likes her still. But yeah, I think he knows though. Rufus ain't got nothing to do. He's just like, I'm gonna go watch my whole. His arc was funny because like Lily just house arrest and he's just bored and he's like, I'm gonna go see what's up with
I'm gonna go hang out with my son real quick. So back in Malibu, Chuck riding up on a motorcycle. He got his motorcycle fit on, and then he ride up to the yacht.
Yeah.
And Nate is sitting on the yacht. There's two girls there, and Nate gets the invites, but he don't tell Chuck
he
that he
hides
got
it from
one.
Chuck because he don't want to ruin. I guess they've been around the world debaucherous.
Yeah.
Just getting it in.
So
And then Chuck came through. Was those twins?
and twins, King Louis.
King Louis a hoe.
Blair.
I'm sick of him.
Yeah, he's getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
I'm tired of King Louis. You don't even know who we talking about, Anya. Like you drinking your water.
No one else is this funny.
What you got in that
3
cup?
gallons of water over there. I be peeing my ass off. How come you don't know how to pee like me? I be peeing. It's like embarrassing how much I have to pee.
So
I think that's good. I think
It's
that
good.
means you
My
drink a lot of
body's
water.
flush.
Yeah.
I haven't peed in 6
Kidneys
weeks.
are in top shape.
It's like your ears just go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they back in New York.
Yeah.
They doing some bullshit. It was hard for me to take notes during this episode.
Well, I just didn't like the way he was letting his mom run over him like that. Like I was just like, you already said you want to marry Blair. You want to marry her, then marry her. But because I was on Blair's side with this, I'm like, if she don't want to wear the dress, or if she want to hold
she want peonies.
If you want to do that, then let her do it. That's her wedding. Fuck all
It's
that.
her wedding. And it's a tradition. You must wear my dress. There was a joke in this episode where they was like, this motherfucker, she want to marry him.
I know. Oh, yeah. That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blair was getting it in. She
Yeah.
did not like her. And then, so I guess Louis was just kind of like trying to make things.
Yeah, he just like, man, I
even.
don't want to deal with either of y'all.
I
Louis is
know.
like, I'm sick of both of y'all.
He's like, I hate this.
Yeah.
He's like, I made a huge mistake.
Serena done went.
I should have married somebody
I
else.
should have married somebody else, a French girl. So Serena on the yacht.
Yeah.
She done came down to eat crab legs with Nate.
They
And
kicking
Chuck
it.
pull up. They kicking on the yacht. They out in L.A.
That shit made me. I was like, it made me. LA look tight.
Yeah.
I was like, they were doing all them shots like Venice Beach, and it was like boom, bah, Santa Monica, Malibu.
Yeah.
I was like, man, LA is tight. It don't get no better than this. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's hot right now.
It's hot.
It's a heat dome on us. They call it the heat dome.
Yeah. It's 100 degrees outside.
Like we're sitting in an oven.
I feel like it was hot in D.C. too. It was very humid.
It's all over the whole country.
It's very humid. It's a heat.
The whole
we in
planet
heat,
is
Are we in
hot.
the heat dome?
Is it really
heat
100? Oh no.
What is it?
89.
Really? I'm surprised. That was like 95. All right, so Chuck and Nate going on set. I missed something because I guess Nate is auditioning for something.
No, yeah, I think that was a setup. I think Serena did that behind the scenes, and when they got there, she was like, "Go with her," and then they was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "You're auditioning for this." So I don't think Nate knew about it. I don't think we knew about it. The audience didn't know.
Yeah,
It's just something that she just threw him into.
Gotcha.
But that was cool. That was nice.
Yeah.
And then Chuck is like, he meets. Now this is a fun fact. I think this girl that's playing the stunt person.
Yeah.
I think that's the same stunt person from the Quentin Tarantino movie. What's the movie with the driving? It was like Death Proof.
Okay.
So Death Proof, but that's his. she was in that movie, but she's his actual stunt person.
Oh, so she's a real stunt person.
Yeah. So I think it's a
that
real stunt
storyline
person.
was weird to me.
Yeah, that storyline was useless. As Coach Wade would say when my boy Lots would go out in the field, he go useless.
That making Chuck jump off the Chuck jump off the building onto the thing.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to do that. Chuck is like saying yes to life in this episode.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm saying yes to everything.
Every show does this. I would tell you a little writer's room secret. Every show does this when they don't know what to do with their character. Because I remember as soon as I first day in New Girl, and it was like halfway through the season, like around season 5 actually.
Yeah.
And they were like, what are we gonna do with Jess? We don't know. And then someone pitched every time they go, maybe she's like saying yes to everything.
Yeah, the year of yes.
Yeah. I was like,
yes
that's
to
how
life.
it's season 5. They don't know what to do
They
with
don't know
him.
what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the softball game, Dan, some dude walks up on Dan and is like, man, you heard about this script?
Yeah.
I thought it was yours, but it's better than what you would ever, than whatever you would write. And I thought it was yours because the main character's name is Dylan Hunter.
Yeah.
And he's like, what?
That's my shit.
Yeah. So he's trying to figure out.
Pissed. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Who
So
was that guy anyway?
I don't know.
Just like
I
an old
missed
white
it.
dude.
This was this episode.
He wasn't
Yeah.
getting it. He wasn't in.
I wasn't in
What
it
them
for this
notes
one.
look like.
It's sparing. There's still a lot, but it's
Like, those aren't notes. That's a Wendy's menu.
yeah. That was Junior Bacon cheeseburger, £quarter-pound. So Louis Mom, this is when Louis Mom making all the decisions and
Yeah.
getting on everybody's nerves. Eleanor ain't saying nothing. Eleanor just chilling.
Yeah, she's like, man, y'all handle this. Y'all,
Yeah.
you want this life? Go do it.
Dorota reads Gossip Girl.
Oh yeah, because they saying somebody pregnant.
Yeah. So here's where it finally is. Like somebody was digging in the trash, which is so weird.
Yeah.
But somebody was digging in the trash over by Blair's house,
Right.
and they found the pregnancy test. And so Dorota sees this on Gossip
That's
Girl.
crazy.
Yeah. So I
Because
was
I
like,
remember
oh, okay.
Dorota threw it out, but so
She
someone
didn't-
must have went in there and
Somebody
found-
went in the trash. I'm like, what
That's
is-
crazy.
Like, they're not celeb. Like what? Like why are you going through their trash?
Yeah. Like Gossip Girl was like in these streets, but I didn't think she was in these trash streets.
Trash streets.
Well, they needed something.
They needed something.
They needed something to do.
So let's talk about the relationship between Homeboy on set. What is his name?
I forgot.
It's not
We
Patrick.
gotta give him a name. We're gonna call him PA Bay.
PA Bay. So
Okay.
PA Bay and Serena, like he's like stressed
He hates
out.
it, yeah.
The whole storyline between them is like basically Serena is on set and she's getting all these opportunities. Like some boss lady is on set.
Yeah. Is that
Jane-
Vanessa Williams?
That wasn't Vanessa Williams. I didn't know who that was.
She look. You know who that is?
Who's that?
She's the girl she played Nino Brown's girlfriend in New Jack City.
Really?
That's who that is. I just realized that.
Really?
What's her name? Yeah, I'll show you. She's been acting for a
This
minute.
episode
And she was in The Substitute, Part 2.
Gossip.
Rest in peace, my man, Tree
That dude,
Williams.
that's your guy, right?
Yeah, Tree Williams. My
Did
nigga
you know
Tree.
him? You knew him, right? You meet
No,
him
I
somewhere?
don't know.
Oh.
I just a big fan of The Substitute.
Okay. Michael Michelle.
Oh, Michael Michelle. I can't read.
Michael Michelle.
Yeah, she was in New Jack City. Dynasty. She was in The
Oh.
Sixth Man.
Damn, she been acting for a long time. Oh yeah. She been acting for a long time.
Yeah.
What was her
She was
first
in New
name?
York Undercover. Remember that shit?
Her first thing was First and 10. Oh, I bought that on DVD at Marshall's.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shit, I thought it was Vanessa Williams the whole time.
Michael Michelle. She's been. Oh yeah, I remember her. Okay,
like
that's who that was. But anyway, like she's like the boss lady on set.
Yeah, she's like
And-
a producer. She's like she's like what's his name on our show? Matt Nodella.
Yeah, she's like Matt Nodell on set.
He's like, man, y'all Matt Nodella look good.
yeah. She look good as hell. So she's like giving Serena all these opportunities, and so Homeboy sets up Serena with like a list. She's like, "You want to do this job? You think this job's easy? All right,
Yeah.
do everything on this list.
Right.
All right, cool. Y'all do all this stuff by when? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
I'll
one
do
of
it today.
And one of the things was to get the main actor some medical marijuana.
Which is Patrick.
Patrick is the main actor.
And I guess he's the one that was party was having. They were having
Yeah,
party.
they were. They was at the party. They had that's what like the big party scene of this episode
Yeah.
was the Hollywood party that Nate went to and Chuck went to, and Nate was saying yes to everything. So these girls walked up and they were like, "Are you that guy? Yes.
Yeah.
Are you the guy in the show?
Now
Yes.
this was lame to me. I'm like, this is not what Hollywood's like.
I mean, not for us yet. I ain't been no party like. Well, we have been to some cool parties though.
No, it's like that, but no one's ever. I don't think anyone's ever said, "Are you that guy?"
Are
from
you that guy
thing?
from that thing? Yes.
Yes.
Ain't nobody
If
said that to me.
if someone ever said that to me, I'd be like, "No, No,
you know what I noticed though? When I do get recognized, for some reason nobody ever knows the name of the show, so they do go.
Really?
You're the guy from that thing.
But they don't know.
What's the show called?
Grand Crew.
The Wine Show.
Yeah,
What is it called? What's it? I'm like, how do you not know what the name? How do you know? How do you recognize me, but you don't know what the name of the show is?
Maybe just from the commercials then.
No, they say they watch the show. They always talk about it. Man, you're really funny on that show.
There's no way that you watch the show and you don't know a name.
I feel like they kind of like trying not to be like too fanish, so they kind of like
that could be true.
knocking you down a little bit. Like you on that show. Hey,
yeah, you work for that Headgum.
You work for what's the podcast network you work for?
I signed my first autograph recently.
This is a Headgum
really?
podcast.
People, who?
Some kid loves Headgum.
And he recognized you? He loves the Headgum podcast hour?
Yeah.
And he sees you on that?
Yeah.
Dang, girl, you famous.
Really, thank you. Felt really good.
I was blowing up, man.
Yeah.
You tight irons. I take back everything we said.
Yeah, I'll never disrespect you ever again.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so what happened after that?
All right, so they at the party, and then was that Catherine Zeta-Jones?
No, that's the girl from Austin Powers.
Oh, what's her name?
Hurley.
Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah.
That's who that was. Yeah. Not Catherine Zeta-Jones. Elizabeth Hurley.
That's like, Catherine Zeta-Jones is the Vanessa Williams to that girl.
To Michael Michelle. So Nate is there. He's saying yes, and then the girls are like, "Are you that guy?" And then Elizabeth Hurley walks up and goes, "Can I have a tour?" And he goes, "Yes." So then they walk around, and she goes, "Is this the master bedroom?" He goes, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And then they go in there and they smash.
Smashmatic. And
so he smashed. And she's like, "This is my house."
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was so funny. He was like, and then that was weird. They smashed on the floor. Yeah, they had a really nice bed.
Because she also said, "Let's destroy it."
Oh yeah. So they probably went all over. Dang,
they didn't use that bed was still made up
like that. But Elizabeth Hurley got some tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah,
we gonna get to that.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about the meat of this. So Chuck is doing his daredevil thing, but he's too daredevilish for the girl.
Yeah, he's like, there's something crazy because I know some stunt man.
Yeah,
and they be wanting to get hurt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you might need some help.
You might need something's wrong with you. Yeah, because he wiped out on the motorcycle.
Oh, you know what? It was different because he also got the invitation. He found it that he tried to hide.
He found the invitation.
So now he's got that on his mind, and he's just thinking like. That's how you know he ain't from LA. Like, man, you can't be going up. You can't be
going
like
up Mulholland, going crazy on no motorcycle.
Yeah, like okay, how
you can barely do that in a car.
Yeah,
yeah. And she didn't. She was like, I got my truck. So I guess her motorcycle was on the back of the truck.
I think so. But
she got scared by him.
Yeah, she's like, I don't like this. This date is over.
Yeah, this date is over. It was an unnecessary storyline. That's why we going out of order, y'all. Because this first episode. We in that place right now.
That's why we got shades on, because this episode kept us blind.
Yeah, we're blind to this bullshit. So where we at? Let's see.
Right, so home he fucking almost breaks his neck.
Yeah, he wipes out on the motorcycle.
Yeah, wipe out.
And then we got what
happened now? Then,
shit. Hold on. Okay,
so we gotta go back to Louis and Dan, because Dan is trying to get his book.
Oh yeah. So Dan finds out that Vanessa took the story, and he's like, "That story's about Blair.
Yeah.
If this story comes out, it's gonna ruin all the marriage and everything."
Right.
So he said, "There's only one person I can think of is Louis."
Yeah.
So he goes to Louis.
And Louis like, "What did you want? I have to have a business against man.
I have that. I wrote it down phonetically like how he said it. So he says, Dan approaches Louis about stopping the story, and he goes, "I'm sorry. I'm late to an event."
I'm so sick of Louis, yo. I'm
sorry. I'm late to an event.
I gotta go but you don't understand. This book is about Blair. She does not want it out.
Okay.
See, I don't think it's a spoiler because I think this is in the episode, but I don't think it's bad about Blair. I think it's good about Blair. And he just telling Louis that to get Louis to smash, to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But I think it's makes Blair look like it's gonna be when Blair reads it, she's gonna realize he's in love with her.
Yeah.
But,
so she got mad. They found toward the end. We breezing through every A story, B story, C story.
We have to. There's a log jam out there.
There's a log jam. We got to get out of here.
Don't worry. This second episode is going to be lit. I already know it.
I know, too.
This one, you know how it is. The first one.
It's first one. It's just them recovering. They're just getting back.
I haven't seen Carl in a while. We had to catch up.
Yeah. So, Blair ends up coming to Dan's house because she mad at Louis because Louis cops out on the party. He ain't going to the party.
Yeah.
And she's like, why you keep lying to me? Like, why
Yeah,
it's something about your mama. Marry your damn mama.
She was quick to break off the engagement.
Yeah, she was like, I'm breaking this shit off. And then she goes to the loft and sees Dan, and Dan's like, yeah, break that shit off. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
He thought he was back in there.
I don't know if it's a humdinger, but I was kind of like, in this moment, I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
I was thinking they about to go.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, Dan was like, I got a little spot up in the Hamptons. Think about how far Dan's come from being lonely boy. And he's like, man,
now he's staying at Cece's house in the Hamptons.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dan. Goddamn Dan.
But
damn Dan.
That damn Dan. And then so Louis comes in right when they about to leave, and he's like, what the fuck is going on over
where
here?
y'all finna go?
Yeah.
And Blair gets mad at Dan, rightfully so. I was like,
Yeah.
you knew where he was, and you was gonna let me break off the engagement? You
That
fucking
was crazy.
weirdo.
And it was that part made me laugh, where she was like, why on earth would you do something like this?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think she was mad about it, or do you like? What do you think her feelings were in that moment?
I think she was so caught up. I don't think she was clocking the Dan feelings thing.
Okay.
I think she was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I think she just thought he was like being stupid.
Yeah.
But I think she'll realize later when she gonna read that book.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna get it to her. We'll see.
All right. So back to the party.
Uh-huh.
On the list of things to do
Yeah.
was Serena had to go get some weed for Patrick.
Right.
But what she didn't know is homeboy put that in there because Patrick
Is
has
sober.
to stay sober for the movie because they have an insurance contract
Yeah.
that he has to stay
Apparently
sober.
he's like a bad boy or
yeah,
something.
he's a bad boy. He drinks too much and he smokes weed.
Yeah.
And
I know.
so
That was the old days when you had to get the medical card.
medical car, yeah.
That's
You got to
crazy.
go to Venice Beach.
And
And
they
you see that was on Venice Beach.
Yeah.
And they was really shooting at like you saw the security guard. Like it's crazy how they do this on this show.
Yeah.
I guess they feel like people won't pay attention to it or something.
Uh-huh.
But there was the security guard like blocking people, being like, "Wait, where you going?
Oh, yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Like basically like the movie security."
Yeah.
And then he was just standing there, like standing in front of a crowd as they're shooting this scene. He's standing there in front of a crowd of people who are just like watching.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you see all of that.
That's
Like,
crazy.
how do they shoot? They shoot outside all the time. They shoot in New York. They shoot in places that are highly
Yeah.
populated, but you never see that type of stuff. Because then you
Yeah.
see like the real extras there, and they doing extra shit like
Yeah.
playing hacky sack.
I
and
know, it's like
doing
Venice.
hula hoop, Venice Beach, but then you see like a group of people just
Snake Man.
standing there watching them.
Yeah. It's
So-
very strange. I mean, it's just laziness, probably. They can't get rid of. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that wasn't supposed to be in there. So they
yeah.
about to ruin the movie. And
Yeah.
and Michael Michelle, producer Bay,
Mm-hmm.
bad Matt Nodella,
Yeah.
is like she's like, I want you to work for me, Serena. So
Yeah.
Serena's been failing up this whole episode.
I know, it was crazy. It's like this. It's like everything that PA Bay was saying is happening.
yeah.
Like he's like, look, you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna lose my job. I mean, granted, he probably shouldn't have done that because, I mean, I guess in his mind he thought it wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
But like that's a little far. Like if the actor's supposed to be sober,
And you got him some weed.
that's
like,
kind of crazy.
because he was gonna smoke that weed.
He was like, that shit made me laugh. He was like, oh shit, for real? Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was like,
Who set you up for this?
yeah,
Hell yeah, sounds
hell
good.
yeah, let's get it in.
But this is when PA Bay goes off on her because
Yeah.
and you know they're gonna end up together. It's annoying.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But-
I don't like the cup of that one.
No,
They don't
no,
feel like a good couple to me.
no. It's not good. It's this. They're forcing it.
I'm glad David O. Russell is gone.
Yeah, but like, so he goes off on her. He's like, man, I got an apartment. I got to pay for
Yeah.
rent. I got to do this. I got to do that. Like, you get everything. Like, you don't need this because at first Serena was like, how you gonna tell me I need this job?
Yeah.
And he's like, man, you don't need this goddamn job. you go into a place, you get 14 job offers.
Yeah.
And one time, you Serena Vanderwoodson.
Yeah.
Like, everybody know you. That's how you got this job. You got this
Right.
job just by walking by.
Yeah,
And
just
like-
walk. It just fell right in your lap.
Yeah. Like,
And then-
nah, man, you ain't finna. Don't take this from me. And then she was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna
And
quit.
she took the fall.
And then producer Bay is like, nah, you gonna work for me.
Yeah, bad man
Bad
Nodella.
man
Baddie
Nodella.
Nodella.
Yeah,
Oh,
Baddie Nodella.
Okay. And then she's basically got a job now. So she's going to stay in L.A. Dang, so they're really staying in L.A. I forgot about this whole season. That's tight, though. You know what's tight about it, too? She's living her mom's life. Remember, her mom was
Moved to
with
LA
So
with her
now
sister.
she's living that life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's also that's a humdinger at the end. We'll get to that. But so Catherine Zeta-Jones with like Nate,
oh, yeah, she on the phone.
she on the phone with somebody because Nate forgot his phone
Yeah.
Oh, also, did you notice that scene that they was on the boat where they all like, wow, did Serena Van der Wilson just take accountability for the first time?
Yeah,
ever?
yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I guess it did. I guess we did.
guess
They
so.
all kind of took accountability because Chuck was like, I know about the invite. I'm cool with it. I'm gonna go to the wedding.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he cool. He ain't gonna.
Yeah, everybody's like, I guess we're all growing up.
Yeah.
Because that Chuck was like, we're adults now. You don't gotta hide stuff from me.
Yeah.
Even though he's like, well, we can talk about it, but
Yeah.
then he goes to the room and then he's like, his whole shit is fucked up.
Yeah, but that's just a scar from him falling off that bike.
Yeah, but
Is it worse than what?
I don't. I mean, I don't want. I mean.
All right, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
It just looked like a really bad.
It looked like
bruise.
a rug burn. It just seemed like they made a big deal out of it.
Yeah,
The way that he slowly went in.
They
there.
slowly went in on it. It was just like, bro, yeah, he fell off a motorcycle. Of course he's gonna have that.
They're like, the reveal is he's hurt from that.
Yeah. So, yeah. So now Serena's gonna have a job.
Yeah, Nate's kicking it too.
Nate goes back to Catherine Zeta-Jones' house, or Elizabeth Hurley's house, and
because he left his phone.
He left his phone over there, and then she's on the phone. She's like, I thought I was gonna have to wait till New York, but I already smashed him. I'm like, wait a minute, what is this?
This is a humdinger a little bit.
Is it?
I mean, I don't know.
It's setting up Elizabeth Hurley gonna be on the show this year.
Yeah,
and she's like trying to do something to Nate.
Yeah, she got something up her sleeve.
What if this is like what's her name's sister? Ben and
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
and they both in jail.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, it's working out, yo.
It's working out.
And then so Nate apologizes and all that. So then, I guess they're like, there's like a little vibe there.
Yeah, because he's like trying to stay. He's trying to stay over and smash again. She's like, you can go.
Yeah. She really just used his ass, huh?
But she's doing something. She got a plan.
Yeah. I don't know
what
what
the fuck is
the
plan, y'all?
What the fuck is the plan?
What the fuck is the plan?
Yeah.
All right, so Dan gets a check from Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
So she really did send him the money.
Yeah.
Like, congratulations on being published.
It was, but it was short though. How much was it?
$10,000.
Yeah, that was right. For some reason, I was thinking it was $500.
$500.
She only sent
She sent him $25 and said happy birthday.
So now he's feeling kind of like, oh, she had my best interest. But fuck that.
Nah, No, that shit is. Don't steal my fucking.
Don't be stealing my shit and publishing it.
Yeah, and that's when Chuck got the big ass scar, and then at the engagement photo session. So basically, we forgot something in the Louis, in the Louis and Blair story.
Oh yeah.
So Eleanor walks into the bathroom when Blair's getting ready for a photo shoot.
Right.
With a book that says what to expect when you're expecting.
It's always that book.
It's always that
whenever
book.
somebody pregnant on TV, they always got that book.
Yeah. And she's like, I found this in the pantry. Do you want to tell me something?
Yeah.
And Derota's standing right there, and she goes, It's my book.
Baby number two
on the way. And then everybody goes crazy. Like, Blair goes crazy over that. But I'm like, wait a second.
Why would
she have that book? She already got a baby, so she knows what to expect.
Oh, that's smart. Damn, I didn't even think of it that deep. I was like, I could tell she was lying because the way when they hugged, she just did that thing with her eyes. She was just like, looking around.
Wow.
She's like, what am I gonna do? I just took the blame for this. So somebody pregnant, and it ain't Derota.
It ain't Derota. Derota's not pregnant. Derota's belly is clean.
Yeah.
Okay. Derota got no baby in her belly.
Ain't
Somebody's
no baby
pregnant
in the belly.
And so at the engagement photo session, the Peonies get there. The mom stopped tripping.
Yeah.
And then the lady.
Yeah, finally Louis stand up to Princess.
Yeah, finally Louis done stood up. He know what he got to do to keep his.
That's why this episode was bad, because like if it was that easy, he could have did that in the first scene.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, like she put up no fight. She was like, yeah.
All right, yeah.
Because also it's stupid. Like the flowers they gave her were like not that different.
Not that different.
It's like,
it's a tradition. We do not have peonies in Florence. In Florence. Not France. They're from Florence. Oh, they're from Monaco. But while she's getting fitted by the lady, another French like person doing the wedding dress, she getting the pants, and she goes, "So, does Louis know?" She's like, "Does Louis know what? You are about 10 weeks pregnant or some shit."
Like, no way.
And she's like, "I got your sizes," and all that shit's wrong.
Yeah.
And Blair's like, "Don't you, man, shut the fuck up. What you talking about?
Mind your own business.
Mind your business." And she goes, "Yeah, okay, I mind my business, but you finna start showing."
Yeah.
It's going to be everybody's business real soon.
Yeah.
Blair is pregnant.
Yeah. Little baby Blue. Now the question is, who the daddy?
Who the daddy?
Who the daddy?
No, who the daddy?
Who the daddy? Is it King Louis?
Is it King Louis? Is it King Chuck Bass?
Is it?
Who is it?
Is it Jack Bass?
What if it's Dan?
Dan, maybe they smashed off camera.
And we don't know. They keep alluding to some shit.
Yeah.
But
remember that night they kissed?
Yeah.
We never saw what happened that night.
Yeah. What if it's Dan's? Or it could be anybody's.
That'd be tight. I want
it to be Dan's. I want it to be Dan's baby. Chuck would be so mad, though.
I know.
But it could be Chuck's. It could be Dan's. It could be King Louis' baby.
Yeah.
It's probably easiest for it to be King Louis' baby.
That's probably the best case scenario.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Also,
I'm
like,
not sure have they been together long enough?
I hate to look at TV like this, but I'm like, she's not gonna have a baby. Like something's gonna happen. So
I can't say.
Don't tell me. But all I know is that the baby that she's pregnant with is Gossip Girl. So
the baby's been doing it. The baby's the one that sent that post. Yeah. Somebody's pregnant with me.
Somebody's pregnant with me. The baby's got Blair swallowed a BlackBerry, and the baby typed it out. And I know that you guys ain't fooling me no more. Okay, I figured it out. Blair's baby is Gossip Girl. So that's that. But then we got another humdinger.
Oh yeah, what's the other one?
So at the restaurant, there's a restaurant, and a dude walks up with a little blueberry tart.
Yeah.
Okay. A random dude that we don't know walks up with a blueberry tart.
Yeah.
And he's got a candle in it. He's like, "Happy birthday."
Yeah.
And he kisses his girlfriend.
And guess
and
who
he's
it
like,
is?
And then the camera slowly pans up. Motherfucking Charlie Bucket.
Back at it.
Back at it
in
again.
LA, from Miami to LA.
She's in LA. She's working at this place, and her name is Ivy, and she's got a boyfriend who's also working at the place, who's a chef. And the manager walks up and is like, "Stop canoodling.
Yeah.
Get to cooking. You got a shift." She throws her apron
on the floor.
And she's like, "Do your shit, man. Do your fucking restaurant shit." And then she walks around, and then she hears Charlie.
Oh my God!
And it's fucking Serena, and she goes, "Serena, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?" And she tosses this shit was stupid because if you had an apron in your hand and you went like this with it and stepped on it, I'ma see the goddamn apron on the ground. Yeah. And I'm gonna go, "Why you got the apron?" And then the girl walks up, the manager walks up and is like, Ivy, get to work. Do your restaurant shit.
Her line read on this was great. That was weird.
Why was she calling me Ivy? Why was she?
Yeah.
And why are you stepping on the apron? And I'm like, this shit is dumb.
So anyway, why she didn't just come clean, you think?
Because she stole money from Cece.
Oh, right. So that's how she got to LA probably.
Yeah.
So
because remember the dude was like, "I'm glad your uncle left you that money."
Oh yeah, so she been living off.
Yeah.
So she living her dream.
She living her dreams.
So that's a total coincidence. Like the fact that she's in LA, it's a total coincidence.
Serena,
that's just what she wanted to do. Because she's an actress and probably wanted to move to LA.
And also, Dan now got this $10,000.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that he's gonna go to LA too.
Oh.
At a certain point.
Oh yeah, maybe him and Charlie do a little love thing.
But it ain't. But it's gonna be. He gonna she got to put this facade back on that she's Charlie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
she better leave. She should just go to Dallas.
Because if they find out, it's gonna be a problem.
She's getting fired from the restaurant. We know that.
Yeah,
she should just go to Dallas or something.
That's crazy. All right, what do you think of this one? You can go first.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 2.2.
2.2.
2.2.
Okay, so what is that? Let's say
XOXO.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 1 and a 1.5.
1.5.
So 1 XO 0.5.
Okay, so that's XOXO. XO.
Yeah. Weak apps episode.
Weak ass episode. I couldn't even go in order with my notes. We just had to run down the
I was very happy to see Charlie.
It's a catch up.
You know what? When I saw her, I was like, I like her. I'm like, she's in the show. For some reason, I was glad she was back, even though there's no real reason for her to be in the show.
Interesting.
I don't know
why. Curiouser and curiouser.
All right, let's get to the news because your boy's got to pee again.
Yeah.
I told you I'll be peeing. Like, you drinking all that water.
I have to pee too.
Oh, you do?
We'll go together.
All right, thank you. Thanks for.
No, I'm coming. Y'all ain't just finna be peeing. I'm not coming. I'm coming to pee.
So check this out. Skittles got a new flavor, and it's mustard. Like
disgusting.
Yellow mustard flavor.
Gross.
Who do you think will eat that on our show?
Fucking Charlie.
You gotta try it. Oh my God, that was so
it's
weird.
So good. Oh my God, I'm going crazy.
All right.
That's nasty. Mustard Skittles?
Why would they do a thing like that?
Everything's coming up mustard these days.
Huh?
So that
because we're talking about them. Everything's got to be viral nowadays. Yeah. God damn.
It's all about the clout. Even Skittles chasing clout.
Skittles is chasing clout, bro. The most classic fucking candy.
It's supposed to be chasing rainbows.
Taste the goddamn rainbow. We tasting mustard.
Hey, that's pretty funny. What you say your name was again? Hey, okay. So also Tupac. I want to talk about this also offline too because It's very interesting. But there's a new break in the Tupac case.
Oh, they raided Keefe D's house.
Yeah, Keefe D's house. Yeah. So I'm wondering, was that from? Well, we'll talk about that later. But I just want to know, now that they know who killed Tupac, who should do the Biggie one now from our show? Who's gonna help us find out who killed Biggie?
Who killed Biggie?
Yeah. Who can help us? Maybe Nate.
These people are stupid. So I think
now that they're in LA, they're close to the scene.
You know who's always meddling? Who I think could figure it out? Fucking Vanessa.
Vanessa can figure it out.
Vanessa can figure it out because she's so goddamn nosy.
Reggie White, huh?
Reggie White.
Reggie White.
Reggie White didn't kill it.
Which one was it?
Reggie White is on Bomb First. I'll be watching him on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
His dad was the Compton PD, so they knew Baby Lane who killed Tupac.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so let me just ask it. I'll cut this. All right, we'll just close. I'll ask you after.
All right. Let's close this episode out. We gotta talk about Tupac.
Yeah.
And it's a log jam in here, and we gotta stay here and talk about Tupac, and y'all can't hear this conversation.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff.
It's snitching
still
going
don't
on.
know, and we don't be.
We don't snitch. Just, even though you heard me just say who killed Tupac, that was alleged, and it's not true because we don't snitch. Okay. Yeah. We gotta go. That episode was whack, but it's the beginning of the season. See, episode 2 is going to be way better than that. Yeah. And we getting ready, y'all. Thanks for sticking with us.
Better from here.
Yeah. So grab your glass of Athletic Greens.
Yes.
Get your protein bar that made for tasting like women. What was that shit called? True Bar.
True Bar. You trying to get the True Bar sponsorship?
Yeah. True Bar. Let us sponsor you.
Taste inspired by women.
Taste inspired by women.
Oh, wow. It really is.
On a True Bar. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next week with episode 2.
Goodbye.
No one else is as funny as you guys.